So why should you upgrade your keyboard to the brand new Razer Huntsman V2 analog powered by Razer Chroma? Well, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, that's not good enough? But it's Razer Chroma RGB. More detail? I guess. All right, guys, I'm gonna give you 3 major reasons why you guys should be upgrading your keyboard to the brand new Razer Huntsman V2 analog. And even though the keyboard is powered by Razer Chroma RGB, which is definitely top tier for RGB customization, that is not one of my reasons for getting this keyboard. Some other notable mentions that this keyboard does have that I'm not going to mention as one of my 3 reasons. No, it's not the awesome underlighting that you get with the wrist rest and all the way around the keyboard. No, it's not the USB 3.0 pass-through slot that you get on the side of the keyboard now, which is brand new to the Huntsman lineup. My reason number 1 for why you should go out and upgrade your keyboard to the V2 analog is the most obvious one, and that is the brand new analog switches that you get in this Razer keyboard. First off, with these switches, I'm switching from the Razer Huntsman Elite, the purple switches, which is the clicky version. And coming from those switches, the analog switches just feel so much smoother. It's almost like butter. I find it so much more pleasing to use this keyboard over a clicky mechanical switch. Bigger reason to love the analog switches is that it offers variable actuation points. So with the switches in this new keyboard, you can set up your WASD keys or your movement keys as a joystick or map it as a joystick. What that translates to is that your player movement in game reflects how heavy or how much you are pressing the key. So if you want to move slow, you barely press the key. If you want to move faster or at full speed, you push the key all the way down. But if the analog movement is not your cup of tea, then have no fear. This can be easily switched off, and you can also set the actuation point of all of your keys on your keyboard to be at whatever custom level you want, between 1.5 millimeters all the way up to 3.6 millimeters of keystroke depth. You can even set up your key press for dual actuation, allowing one key press to do 2 different functions. So there's actually a lot of customization and a lot of customer base for this one switch. The second major reason that I think you guys should pick up this keyboard would be Razer's brand new redesigned RGB wrist rest. This thing is freaking awesome. Yes, it has underglow lighting all the way around it, but what separates it from every other wrist rest in Razer's lineup is the fact that it has padding on it all the way around the edges, top and sides. This is a really nice change from Razer's previous wrist rests, because all other wrist rests that Razer has made has had a plastic bezel that kind of goes around the pad itself. No matter what position that you put your arm in, you always kind of feel that plastic underneath your wrist. Anybody who has the wrist rest knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's there, you can feel it. With this wrist rest, you don't have that. It's a pad all the way, and it's kind of like a pillow. It's just a really pleasant change from previous versions of Razer's keyboards. And my third and last reason that you should go out and pick up this keyboard is that this is Razer's first full-size keyboard that they've released that has what the market would consider a standard bottom row keycap. What that means is that this keyboard blows the doors open as far as customization goes and customizing your keyboard. Because if you're a fan of Razer Chroma RGB or just RGB in general, then you have so many more available options to let that light shine. Razer does do a very good job at providing some quality keycaps on their keyboards, especially this new V2 analog keyboard. It has a really nice texture, and you can definitely tell that the standard keycap is built well. But what it doesn't do well is show off their beautiful Razer Chroma RGB lighting. And this is where the standard keycap sizes come into play. If you want to show off your Chroma RGB lighting, you can do it with that milk style pudding keycap that you guys have seen in a previous keycap video of mine. That keycap will really advance your RGB lighting and take it to the next level. And you can also experiment with other different kinds of keycaps, like the set of crystal crown keycaps that you can get from G-Skill. This keycap is more of a clear shine through keycap, and it really shows off your RGB lighting designs very, very well. So that about wraps it up. Those are my 3 major reasons why you guys should consider upgrading your current keyboard to the V2 analog keyboard. If you guys are interested in Razer Chroma RGB lighting designs, maybe getting some custom RGB lighting on your Razer Synapse 3 compatible keyboard, then please hit that subscribe and bell icon. That way you guys don't miss out on future custom Chroma RGB lighting designs. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.